Maybe it's because I came of age in the era where people wore like pencil skirts and blouses to nightclubs that I don't understand what to wear for work. Good morning. It is currently 5:15 a.m. and I'm painting my nails. Got some eye patches on. I've got a spot patch on this because it's going to become a second head by the end of the day, I can just tell, and I'm going into the office. I'm feeling a little bit, I used this word before, someone was upset with me, but I want you to know I am using it correctly. I've been feeling a little bit manic the past week, and I felt yesterday like I needed a bit of a reset, and since I'm going into the office today, I didn't want to be rushing around like a headless chicken feeling like I didn't have enough time for things, so I thought I'll have a 5 a.m. start. It seemed like a strange use of that time to paint my nails, I realise, but I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of space this morning to just be like, okay, if I need to get some things done, I can get some things done. And you and I are going to get ready together. I have no idea what I'm going to wear because the weather is so cold now. I like to get dressed up to go into the office, you know, like office-y, because I usually look like this in my house life. But there are two things that are kind of a block when I'm like, oh, I'd like to wear that. First of all, people are being more and more casual in the office. That's less of an issue. The biggest issue is I know people see me looking like this on Teams, and then once in a blue moon when I go into the office for a meeting and they must be like, why is she dressed like that? I think my nails are dry. I did get a little bit of nail polish in my hair at some point. I kind of forgot what I was doing and did this. I'm going to live to regret that. Now I'm going to curl my hair while I watch some YouTube.
Like, not everyone you meet is going to be your best friend.
I was just thinking I should probably get changed before putting on my makeup because it's a lot of layers, isn't it? I just want a moment on Skims because I don't think that this bodysuit, this is the square neck bodysuit, but I don't think this bodysuit like sucks me in. But it definitely smooths things because I have kind of like a ridge here, a post C-section ridge. And my C-section scar is like directly below there, so it gets very like pronounced and it really smooths over. So it does something. I definitely feel like this shirt falls into that category of like, what are you wearing? I don't know. Maybe it's because I came of age in the era where people wore like pencil skirts and blouses to nightclubs that I don't understand what to wear for work. I feel like this light that's above me needs adjusting. Is that better? I don't know. I've also got this sad lamp that Ella told me I could change the... Okay. Make it quite yellow. Quite yellow indeed. So I feel like maybe that is partially what is throwing off the light that I've got up here. That I've got this very bright light down here as well. I'm taking off spot patches. It's so sore. It's not going to do well. I know they're going to be enormous by the end of the day. You know, like, I'm going to feel it on my face. I am going to do very, very minimal makeup today for that reason because, you know, when your skin's not good, it's tempting to go heavy and cover everything, but I think that the less makeup the better because the less that can go wrong. You're not going to go to the bathroom in the middle of the day and be like, oh my god, like it's all flaking off my face and gathering and patchy and horrible. There've been times when I've gone to the office and just been like, what has happened? What has happened to my face? I've had these Pixie primer things for so long that I honestly don't know what I would do without them. I finished the oil now. I had a vitamin C oil and then I've got this rose essence oil. Both of them were sent to me by Pixie, but they last so long that I have pretty much consistently used them before I put my makeup on almost every single time for more than a year. I'm 100% going to buy another one. I looked the other day, I googled primer oil. Basically nothing came up. It was almost only this. Obviously I'm sure I could probably use a different kind of oil, but I trust these. I like the vitamin C one a little bit more, but especially as my skin is getting a little bit drier and I'm not focusing so much on wanting to be matte so much as wanting to look natural and my skin look healthy, I'd rather be oily than like flaky and patchy and it all settling wrong. I'm definitely going to buy another one of those. Foundation goes on nicer when I apply it directly on top of the oil. If you have got skin that you're a bit like, nothing's working, just try it. Try it with like a heavy moisturiser or something that you've already got. See how you like that. Like, don't give it time to absorb before you put on your foundation. I know this is not rocket science, but those of us who've grown up with oily skin, it's difficult to get out of that habit. And it really does make a massive difference. Look how red. I don't realise how red your skin is sometimes until you start covering it up. I'm already applying more makeup than I intended to. The other day I was just like a little bit of concealer, a little bit of blush, and not foundation, mascara, and I was like, yes, this is my, like, the optimum healthy glow makeup for me. And that's what I intended. And then because I was chatting with you, I was just like, foundation. So, you know, let's go semi full hog. At least a little bit of bronzer. Also, I finally hit pan on my Fenty Butter Biscuit bronzer. I love this stuff. Just used this Urban Decay Hydromaniac blush. This is, I mean, I haven't even used another blush since I've had this, I don't think. This is in Wrecked. I've got 3 different colours. They sent them to me, but obsessed. And now I'm going to use the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer sparingly, but now I know I've got this redness. And I'm going to use just a small amount over the areas that I've got some breakouts. What a difference brows make. I might have gone a little bit heavy because I'm using a different brow pencil, but it's crazy. Also, it's a bad example to give you the brow on this eye because I've got 2 sides. The colour has 2 faces. This face and this face are 2 completely different faces. I'm not symmetrical in any way, and this is not my good side. Little bit of eyeshadow. I don't know if I want to go brightening or a deeper shade. Again, this was supposed to be minimal. What happened? Possibly a little bit premature, but before I do powder, and definitely before I do mascara, I'm going to put on the number 7 Hydroluminous Setting Mist. This is my favourite setting mist of all these days. Just check. Because it definitely helps to set my makeup, obviously, but it also keeps me hydrated. So again, the same situation that I was talking about before, the patchiness, the dryness, the flaking, all of that stuff that can happen when I'm sitting in an office environment with air conditioning. Suddenly my skin's like, whoa, where are we? I'm going to do a little bit, obviously this is still drying down. I'm going to do a little bit of lip liner because I want to do my Fenty Latte Lips lip balm, but that's downstairs. The reason that I like to do the Hydroluminous spray before powder is it does leave kind of a layer. So you can see even now it's set, it's left kind of a glossy layer, and I'm not into it. Although I don't want to be matte these days, I don't want to be like glossy, you know? So I then use this Fit Me powder and just kind of blot my T-zone. I don't go all the way into my eyes, just this part. And then sometimes when I've done this, people will ask me what highlighter I'm wearing. Oh my god, skin looks like really healthy, blah, blah, blah. And most of the time, I've just not powdered this area. I'll show you at the end because it really does give the look of kind of like a healthy glow, like you've really done something, when actually I've done nothing. I'm going to go and get my lip balm and some other bits that I need to pack for work. Like my AirPods, because if I don't remember to put them in now, I will not remember to put them in. Oh, I need to go get my hairbrush as well. I'll do that in a second. This is my new favourite lip. How amazing. I love it so much. Ooh, my battery light's flashing at me. Let's finish this up. This is not as curly as I intended my hair to be. Let me go brush it out. Oh, the frizz, the frizz. I'm really looking for more of a like soft, blown out wave situation. Oh, we're gonna need some oil. We're gonna need some oil on that frizz. This is where this dry oil from Got To Be comes in handy, and I'm so sad that it's been discontinued. It'll smooth down by the time I get to work. But that's, can you see what I'm talking about with like, just kind of like gives a bit of a glow as if like a healthy whatever. Just didn't powder it. That's all I did. Okay, got my laptop, I've got my work bag, my keyboard, everything I need in there, rail atlases for my job. I'm going to go and get my packed lunch and I'll be off to work shortly. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, keeping me company while I got ready and had a bit of a morning. I hope you guys have had a great day yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!